On today's Top Talks, we're going to discuss military experiences. So stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Top Talks, episode 4. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Good. I'm with my buddies Randy and Rogelio, and today we're gonna be talking about something pretty good, close to our hearts, military experiences, and we can
Yeah.
just segue into whatever
Yeah.
discussions we want to talk to.
Sounds good.
We're just
Yeah.
pulling from the hip.
Going from shooting from the hip.
That's right.
So before we can start, I want to say anything that we comment or say in this podcast is based purely on our experiences and our own opinions. All right, so let's start. Well, first let's talk about our generation. So I joined the army back in 1999.
hmm
Right in the midst of the Sarajevo War.
Mhm.
Right.
And so I started. So I still had some leaders that I interact with,
Yeah.
which were still Vietnam era.
Yeah. Okay.
Sergeant majors, colonels. And they were just dying out during that time. Period.
Dying out.
Yeah, like dying out.
you mean facing out.
Yeah, phasing out basically. But that's in my generation.
Yeah, but that's why you can see dark military.
Yeah,
humor.
yeah, you were.
yeah. Dark military.
That's right.
humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't give a fuck.
No.
Nobody cared back then.
No.
No.
That's the BDU days, I call it.
Right.
BDU.
Because I joined in the BDU days too.
Same here.
Yeah.
So what year did you join?
Just like you.
Oh, 99.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's right. I know.
How about you?
96.
Yeah.
96.
So the 90s.
1996.
So 90s. We're all like
years before.
right behind. Yeah. We're not too far from each other.
No,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
if I recall it
Yeah.
correctly, I was doing the downsizing of the military from the Clinton area.
Mm.
Oh. So you're okay. You fell into that.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
So let's talk about like one of your fond memories of being in the military.
Okay.
What are one of the things that you look back upon?
Especially you as a 11 Bravo. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's like
That
crazy.
was probably pretty fun.
You know what
So-
I mean?
Some of the memories that I have, especially during deployments.
Right. That's when it
So-
happens, actually.
96. I joined 96.
Yeah.
By 97, we deployed to Bosnia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. You were in that, huh?
S4.
Right.
That's the when we deployed.
Yeah.
And we were staying at Camp Bedrock.
Okay.
Winters in Bosnia is
Yeah,
so
brutal.
cold,
Damn.
right? So we had those potbelly heaters,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Remember
Yes.
those?
Yeah.
Here's the funny part. This is what
Yes.
I remember. It's so
Yeah.
freaking hilarious.
Mhm.
We had a master sergeant. I was still in S3.
Right.
We had this master sergeant, lights out already. He was finding his way
Right.
through the tent, and I think he lost his balance. We were asleep. Just,
He lost his what?
he lost
Balance.
his balance.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
he
Oh,
was
coming
walking.
in. Yeah, yeah,
Balance. Oh.
In order for him not to fall, he hang on to a pipe, a stove.
The pot belly. Oh, boy. Damn, that's hot. Oh,
And this look
man.
here.
Oh my god.
No way. Wake everybody up.
Woke everybody up, man. Yeah, the most funniest thing, man,
Wow.
is hearing somebody in pain
Yeah.
and then understanding what's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
It is freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that, those are the memories, some of the memories that I remember during
Yeah.
that first deployment.
Yeah.
And
Damn, you deployed pretty early
I did, but
as a private.
as a private.
Wow.
But this is the funny part because he's
Yeah.
a senior
Yeah, yeah.
NCO.
Yeah.
Back then, man, you don't
No, you don't even talk to them.
you don't talk to them.
No.
They're walking
No.
on high up there.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
can't
yeah.
do anything wrong,
You're right.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
But that incident,
yeah.
it made it so funny and
Yeah.
hilarious, man.
Wow. I bet everybody's like, ooh, laugh and then like, oh,
Yeah, I bet. I
like,
bet. Do you have anything
yeah.
similar in that experience?
No, not to that. I think a lot of my not that kind of experience. Just so many, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. It's just different. Because I think my first unit was for hood. I was in a
Uh-huh.
tank unit. A lot of field problems there.
Right. Is
Yeah.
that in Korea?
No. Fort Hood,
Fort
Texas.
Hood, Fort
Yeah,
Hood.
yeah. Fort Hood, Texas. It was a armored, the old Fourth Infantry Division,
Right.
which is now in.
Heavy brigade.
That's right. It was a
Yeah.
heavy brigade,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we never walked to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
no, I never. I think doing my. I think all of my fun stuff really happened towards my second deployment because when I was a young private, like he said earlier,
Uh-huh.
nobody talks to NTOs, man.
Right. No.
I mean, we
No.
just
Not even your staff sergeant.
no. You're right.
Sometimes.
If that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
And just
I don't know.
single point of guidance. Do this,
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you
It's-
got to do it.
You have to
To
do
be-
it.
to
No
be
if,
honest
no,
with you,
no, no
I never
if
seen
or
a
but.
master sergeant till E4. Besides my first sergeant, obviously. But E4, I've seen that. I didn't know master sergeants,
Yeah,
exist. Because I
And they-
only knew the first sergeant.
And
The
they always
diamonds.
and they always stay clean, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Always like, damn, this guy never gets dirty.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Crazy, man.
holy smoke, man.
Let me share a story about heavy
Yeah.
brigades.
Yeah.
See, I was in Germany, stationed with the Bradleys,
Right.
and every time we go training, of course, after training, you got to clean the equipment.
Yeah.
Germany is cold, man.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Very, very cold.
Yeah.
But when we go to wash racks,
The
it
swimming
doesn't
pool.
matter
The swimming pool, right?
the swimming pool, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if the you got water,
Yeah.
it's raining, you will crawl underneath that vehicle to
Yeah,
clean it
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
In order for us to get warmed up,
Right.
we wait for tanks, Abrams.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys know when we're cold,
Yeah.
little mechanized infantry guys, they would turn on their engines.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We would
That's
just
the best thing.
yeah,
The
hang
heater.
out at the back of the Abrams just
The
to
heater.
warm up and dry up.
That's it. Yeah. You know, have you seen those memes? Those soldiers sweeping in the rain.
Yeah.
I've actually seen that in person.
I've seen that.
That's probably one of the funniest things.
Yeah.
To go back to your question earlier,
Right.
I've seen that as a private. Luckily, it wasn't me. But every time I see that meme, it's like that actually
I remember
happens.
that
No.
That
Okay.
actually happens,
Okay,
man.
here we go about sleeping, right? In the
Sleeping
rain.
in the rain.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I was already like a sergeant then. I was part of an OC team.
Yeah.
When in Germany, you always get detailed out in
Yeah.
phone fills. And some of the details, you're supporting the OC.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, this is
always-
like a training area.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
And some of these OCs, they don't want to get out of their Humvees.
Yeah.
You, as a detail, they'll be like, hey, go over there and see what the unit's doing.
Yeah.
At this point, we were OC in, I think, 173rd. But
Yeah.
since
Oh,
when they
out of
just
Italy.
first created,
Yeah.
when they just first stood up,
Yeah.
again, right, in Italy.
Yeah.
So they jumped in, they went to Germany,
Yeah.
nighttime. I'm like, okay, no worries. Where they at? They're over there. I was walking,
Yeah.
nighttime, trying to find these group, trying to
Yeah.
find the platoon.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they're stripped over.
Yeah.
They were already,
They were laying down.
they were laying down. They had their hooches, like knee high.
Oh no
All
way.
hooches, all covered with ponchos.
Oh, is that one of those? What do you call that? The old school, the tent,
Yes.
the shelter half,
CP mediums.
Well, no.
shelter half,
No,
shelter
no.
half.
Shelter halves?
Not even shelter halves. It's just straight poncho.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
tied
okay.
up to a tree or something like that,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
were just lined up.
Hey.
Dude, I couldn't see them. I tripped over them.
Wake everybody up.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, you're the most hated private.
Oh yeah. Those are fun memories, though.
Yeah.
Fun
yeah,
memories.
Army
Well,
gets
I do have a similar situation with that master sergeant
Yeah.
that held the stovepipe.
Yeah.
But mine kind of different. So when I was in Korea, I was PFC.
Yeah.
I just finished doing roving guard.
Mhm.
So this was in the middle of February and it's cold as shit in Korea.
Yeah.
So my sergeant of the guard said, "Okay, go ahead and relax. Go get ready to go to sleep. Oh, don't forget to fire up the pot belly."
Yeah.
I'm brand new private. I have no idea how to start a
You probably don't even know what a pot belly is.
I didn't know at the time. Like
What the?
belly?
What
Oh,
is that?
okay, I guess the heater.
The fuck is a pot
Right?
belly?
So apparently, I asked one of the specialists, "Hey, specialist, how do you start the pot belly?" And he's like, "Okay, you see that cup? Put some fuel,
Yeah.
put it on the
Yeah.
pot belly, until and then you light it up. That's it. I gotta
Right.
go."
Yeah.
Like, okay, okay. So I figured, right? I guess I gotta start this pot belly up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know how in the pot belly there's an opening on the
That's right.
top
Yep.
where you put the fuel in, right?
Yeah.
So I put one cup and I look down. It's like it don't look like it's enough. So
Yeah.
I put another cup
Yeah.
and a third one.
Right.
And my dumbass, looking over the hole, I have a match because we didn't have a lighter at the time. Match.
Yeah.
Looking over the hole, I was like started
Oh no.
firing up the match.
Oh
And when that
no.
match fell,
Yeah.
man, all I saw was light. The pot belly exploded towards my face and it burned my forehead.
Oh no way, dude.
Yeah, so all my eyelash,
Wow.
all my hair,
Just all gone.
Oh man, it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
curled up. And then I was screaming, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the sergeant of the car came in, like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I don't know, I tried to open up the pot
Yeah, yeah,
belly,
yeah.
it just exploded. How many cups did you put? Like 3? Oh, you dumbass. Not that cup, this
Yeah, yeah.
small cup right here. Apparently there's some soldier left their canteen cup.
Yeah.
I just the
Just-
canteen cup.
Yeah,
instead of
that's
the full cup.
that's a little that's a little
It's a
too
small
much.
Yeah,
cup.
yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah,
used
yeah.
the canteen cup,
And it
and
just
that thing exploded. Good thing the tent didn't burn down.
wow.
So I went to the medics. They fixed me up, but
Probably put like a toothpaste.
man, I was in infantry. I was in 29 infantry,
Oh, okay.
and for the whole month, they dogged me out, man. They made fun of me, like, hey, nice sperm. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh man.
The most common for us is more like an initiation for like when I was in a maintenance unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are like the samples. You know how back in the
Oh,
day,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
back in the day they used to do like oral sample. Those are common.
Yeah.
But you know when you have new privates, they'll ask them to get exhaust samples.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you guys
Oh,
seen that?
I've done that. I've
They
done
give you a
that.
trash bag,
Uh-huh.
How about trying
Or-
to locate
a prick A9, a prick
a
E8.
brick E7 or
Oh, yeah, yeah,
E8?
Wow, they got me with that.
They got you with a prick E8.
The prick E7.
Oh, the prick E7.
That's like, the hell is that? Oh no, actually, they got me with the ID10 Tango.
idiots.
Yes, and like, hey, we need a TM there, private. Go see some first class so and so and ask for a ID10 Tango. I was like, what the hell is an ID10 Tango? Like, "No, don't worry about it. He knows what I'm talking about. Like, oh, he knows what He knows what it is. So I went over there and asked him, like, hey, Sergeant.
Yeah.
I was actually scared because remember,
Yeah.
as a private back then, like I was like, you sure you want me to talk to that guy? I'm a private.
Yeah.
Like, no, just knock. Just make sure you're in parade rest, all of that, and ask him for a ID10 Tango.
Idiot.
Yeah. So I did it. I asked him, hey, how you doing, Sergeant? I was sent to ask for ID10 Tango. And he looked at me. No, didn't even say anything. It's like his look, I already knew I need to turn around and get the fuck out of there. I was like, oh fuck. It's like, yeah, that's right. Go about face and get the fuck out of here. I was like, oh shit. And I went back to my sergeant like, hey, what the hell is ID10 Tango, man? He didn't even say anything. He just looked at me and told me to get the fuck out of there. I was like, oh shit. And he told me to write it down. I wrote it down. Oh, you fucking idiot.
So So I was in a mechanized unit too, my first duty station. Did you ever check for soft spots in the Bradley?
Uh,
Oh, with a hammer?
with a hammer. No, I didn't do that part.
Yeah.
Although we've
Yeah.
told people to
Mhm.
Yeah.
collect samples for
Yeah, yeah,
air, exhaust samples,
An excellent sample.
checking for soft spots.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
funny, dude.
Here's one thing that is so funny
Yeah.
with mechanized infantry. Your mechanics and you,
Yeah.
the infantry guy, you kind of get too close,
Very close.
very
Yeah.
close, right?
It's like the cook and you.
right,
Yeah.
because you need your vehicle to be up and running every
Life
time,
and death, right?
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if the mechanics are too overwhelmed,
Yeah.
you help out,
You have to. Yeah.
right? So we had this one guy changing a support roller,
Yeah.
right? And I was
Isn't
like,
about-
man, that's pretty cool. Do you know what you're doing? No, I don't. But every time I get a question, I just ask the mechanic,
Yeah.
and it gives me pointers how to complete it.
Yeah.
Support rollers has a window where you
Yeah.
put oil.
Mm-hmm.
One of the I don't know what happened, man. One of the guys are like, "Hey, I'm almost done. What do I need to do? You gotta grease it up. Grease it up." Like, yeah. You start putting grease in the support roller.
Oh shit! Oh step!
Oh man, I mean, all the hard work for that poor guy, man. I swear to God,
Yes.
mechanic came around and checked the work, and they're like, "Hey, what is wrong with the with the window?
Yeah, yeah. With a sight, yeah.
What'd you put? Grease."
Oh boy.
It's just hilarious, man. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know you can't do that now in the new army.
Really?
what do you mean?
As far as I know, that's what is that?
Initiation?
Hazing.
Oh, hazing.
You can't haze anymore.
Hazing.
That's
Wow.
considered hazing.
Like, I mean,
Yeah. You can correct us if I'm wrong, but I know that that's
because
considered.
there's no physical contact.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
You
wait,
still-
wait, wait.
Really?
Physical contact. I
But-
remember
but you-
every
but
time getting
that's-
promoted.
Well, it's not really physical, but it's emotionally damaging that soldier. Make sense?
Huh.
In the new army, like again for the audience says, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's technically illegal
Yeah.
now.
So those
Wow.
are like some of the traditions and
It is a tradition for us.
yeah, it's I miss those. Like my
Those
first
are fun days,
rank,
man.
because I came
Yeah.
in as a E nothing.
Yeah.
E1.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So when I got those bat wings,
yeah, yeah. Oh, the
And-
bat wings.
oh the
Yeah,
bat
the
wings,
bat
right?
wings.
The color
That
of the bat
hurt.
wings, and my boss was an infantry ranger.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
back in the day, S1 is infantry or whoever. They didn't have the 42 Bravos available.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they had the infantry guys before they took command.
Yeah.
Do staff work.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So my S1 OIC was
Yeah.
captain ranger from the ranger bat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was so proud. He's pinning me my wings and
Yeah.
he's doing the blood wings. Hit
Yeah.
me up in
Right in the collarbone.
on yeah. I went out in the barracks like
Yeah.
yeah, it's bloody. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
it.
Well, my first experience with
With
those
the
types when we earned our from the
EIB.
infantry
Yeah, yeah.
right after basic training.
Wait,
Right
what did
after
you get?
basic training, you get your cross rifles,
Oh, really? You guys get it off the bat?
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get your cross rifles. They actually like dig it in there,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They
They
dig
feel.
it in there.
Ooh, damn.
right? Pick it up, put it back,
And the next guy.
dig it
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
there.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Back then, that was normal.
Yeah. For us, it is. It was.
That was normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me share something. And I was kind of pissed off when I was in basic training too.
Right.
I joined the army a little bit older
Right.
than everybody else. I was, I think, 25 when I joined.
Yeah.
So I was competing with a lot of younger guys.
Younger. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But our drill sergeants, we had this one drill sergeant, not officially
Yeah, yeah.
a brown round.
Yeah.
I think they call them turtles.
The turtles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This guy, he would come in like about 2, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
drunk as hell,
Yeah.
wake everybody up and for a smoke session.
Yeah.
And that occurred every time.
Yeah.
I mean, we now thinking about it, of course,
Yeah, yeah.
as you grow through the ranks, that's
Yeah.
not right,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
but it happened.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well,
Because back in the day, they didn't give a fuck.
no.
Nobody gives a fuck.
But what I fear
Yeah.
is like the war in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah.
We were able to do that successfully because most of our soldiers were your generation.
Yeah.
The leaders that we had going
Yeah.
through Iraq, Afghanistan were hardened NCOs.
Yes.
Because they had to go through all that
Yeah, yeah,
hardship.
yeah.
What I fear
Yeah.
is if hopefully it never happens, Russia,
Yeah.
China.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, think about the ground troops against those ground troops.
Right.
We might be a lot of things.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
yeah. So you're talking about the new army.
well, yes. So this is my fear: is the resiliency is lacking. I believe because you put a soldier in the most stressful environment there is.
Yes.
Right. And now the commander is going to be facing a challenge to keep those soldiers resilient
Right. in a real life,
constantly
in a real life
in
situation.
in a wartime environment,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Because now they're crying
About not
about people yelling at them
in the garrison
in the
environment.
Mm.
That is true. Yeah,
like
you're right, and that's you're right because right now everybody is to begin with are scared to yell
right.
Is that what's also
or
happening now?
So
yeah, I'm
we
telling you
had this
because you can get in
discussion
trouble,
with
right? Yeah,
we had this
yeah,
discussion with John Federes on the last podcast,
Yeah.
and not I don't think it's all units, but
yeah,
most units or some units, being generous, some units,
yeah.
a lot of the senior leaders don't support or empower their
NCOs.
leaders to do the right thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
see a lot in this.
Mm.
We're close by this installation,
Yeah.
and you see a lot of these soldiers just wearing whatever they want to wear,
Yeah.
and it's kind of irritating because
Yeah.
they're hanging out with NCOs.
Yeah.
Right.
And one of the things that we had mentioned with John was, and he commented, he said, well, the NCOs are scared to correcting those soldiers because the soldiers are protected by some leaders,
Yeah. Some senior leaders.
some senior
Yeah.
leaders. So instead of, the leader supporting that other NCO, they're 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 taking care of the soldier, like, why are you yelling at the soldier, or why are you giving Article 15, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
blah. Instead of, okay, Sergeant, is this your assessment? Got you. I support you fully.
Right.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Right.
Now, if it's abused, of course, but I don't think that's happening.
Right. No, well, let me go back to you said. I don't want everyone to. My opinion. I think yelling. I get it. Okay. I mean, but I think my opinion on yelling. There's time and place, right?
Right.
But me, when I was a leader, especially when I was a first sergeant,
Right.
and I learned this from Sergeant Major Daly. I think it was him. I read it somewhere, and he says, and this is how I kind of developed myself to be.
Right.
I didn't have to yell to tell you I'm the first sergeant.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You don't have
No,
to.
you don't have
You know
to.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
If you have to
But I
say
think
that,
that's right.
then you're not.
And that's what I adapted. That's why I just want to make sure that the audiences see the difference between when we say
Yeah.
yelling,
Yeah.
because there are sometimes you need to yell. I got it.
Right. There's some
But
time and place.
I think the reason why I'm mentioning that because I think the difference between the soldiers back then. Remember we said earlier,
Right.
we know that we weren't necessarily scared of the NCOs. We respected them. That's why we don't. We know
Right.
that we know the line between us
Yeah.
and them,
Right.
and I think that's the problem now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that
That
they,
there's no line.
there's I don't think they understanding the line.
No, I don't think they understand that.
There's
I mean,
the
I
line
think-
between them and the senior.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think the issue is,
Yeah.
the soldiers are more
Comfortable.
comfortable.
Now, is that what's being implemented by the new army though? Is just
I don't know.
you know what I mean?
Seems like it is.
Is that the line that they try to go to?
So I think the
Be
army
friends?
misconstrued when they say,
Friends?
hey, you don't have to yell. Yeah, you don't have to yell.
Yeah, but you need to understand.
But you have to
Yeah.
understand. 'Cause
Yeah.
in my thing is, when I was a first sergeant,
Yeah.
that if I stop yelling at you,
Yeah.
that means I'm doing something bigger than getting you, bigger in your
Worse?
career. Meaning,
Yeah.
I can either I'm probably getting ready for a counseling session so I can chapter you out or Article 15 or
Yeah.
whatnot. Because I give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna yell at you like,
Yeah.
hey, this is stupid. Don't do this.
Right.
If you do it again, I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
So you're a yeller, you would say?
not. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
So if the soldier is just doing their best but did
Yeah.
not meet the mission
Right.
or the
Yeah.
requirement,
Yeah.
then I'll talk to him. Hey, bro, if you have a problem, you have your other NCOs.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a trend and
Yeah.
it's a blatant disrespect
Right.
to the army, to the rank,
Yeah.
then yeah, I'm gonna yell at you like, what
Yeah.
were you thinking? I
Right,
expected more of you.
Yeah.
Right? And then if I stop doing that and I
Yeah.
said, you know what, soldier, it's all right. Let's go to my office. Let's
Right.
talk. You're in trouble. You're
Right.
getting Article 15.
Were you a yeller?
No. Well, I had phases,
Okay.
right? But just to go back before I answer that one,
Yeah.
just to go back, when I was going to basic training, I heard this a lot too.
Right.
Like your army
Yeah.
army from the drill sergeants. Your
Right.
army now is weak.
Right.
because when they were going through,
Yeah.
you know,
It's harder.
I would beat the hell out of you. Now I can even touch you. Those are the comments.
Mm.
But I mean, I wasn't a drill sergeant, but back then the way they tell their stories
It was worse.
it's all touch. You know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
get smoked,
All
we get beat
physical.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then that's what they're saying. Your army now is weak,
Okay. Okay.
right?
So it's a transition. Is what you're saying.
And the transition from
Yeah,
different eras, you could.
Yeah.
There's always something that's gonna say like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how you.
It's kind of like it's kind of like a Michael Jordan and LeBron debate.
So,
Yeah.
let's not go there.
Is that what it is? Who's the goat?
but going back to are
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
yellow or not, I found myself in different periods.
Yeah.
As a team leader,
Yeah.
yes, I was.
Yeah.
As I grew up
Yeah.
in the army,
Gonna calm down.
well, I did calm down, and there's a time and place, and there's other ways that you could influence
That's
people,
right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So finally, when I was a platoon sergeant, first sergeant,
Yeah.
looking back at my career as a very young team leader,
Right.
I really wish that I learned more
Right.
because there's a lot more influencing
Yeah. Yeah.
than just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
being,
Directive.
being a yeller,
Yeah. 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 yeah.
right? Like you said, there's a time and place,
Right.
but there's always
Yeah.
Not
there's
every situation.
not
Yeah,
every
yeah, yeah,
situation,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
there's always other ways to gain that influence.
That's right.
Read the rec and all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. 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 Learning. I think.
Right.
I think that's one of the things that I advocated a lot is learning.
Mhm.
I was sarcastic. I didn't really yell. I was more sarcastic when I'm mad.
Right. Right. Right.
When I get mad, I bring out a question
Right.
so they know why I'm mad. Did that
Yeah,
make
It's
sense?
kind of like
No, I
But
see.
in a sarcastic way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that make sense?
Yeah.
like,
I mean, let me
tell me why you did that.
let me preface this one as a
Yeah.
young team leader
Yeah.
and like being in soldiers' faces. Before I was a team leader, then this is going back to Germany days again. This is like 96, 97. You know, we saw
Yeah.
senior leaders from a different company
Yeah.
like really go round and round with somebody that messed up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was an Article 15 or
Right.
preventing to have an Article 15. So they went to smoking session.
Right.
And this person more than likely got smoked
Right.
for hours.
Yeah.
And this is from the platoon sergeants, the first sergeants
Yeah.
within that company.
The whole chain.
The whole chain, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And for us, we're like, oh, don't go
Ooh,
over there.
that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a
Or
bad
like,
one.
what did he do to deserve this?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he's a dirt bag or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Was it right?
Yeah.
You know,
He
now?
probably learned his lesson.
Probably. I don't know if he stayed or he got out.
Yeah. 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 He didn't do it again.
He
though,
didn't do
I'll
it
tell you
again.
that. That's for sure.
But I think that's the important piece of being a leader is understanding your soldiers, right? So
Yeah.
some
Case by case
soldiers-
basis.
Right. So
Yeah.
some soldiers react to just talking to them.
Yeah.
Some soldiers react to better when you smoke them,
Yeah. Yeah.
and some soldiers listen or hear
Yeah.
what you're saying when you're
Right.
yelling.
Right.
at
Right.
them.
Right. So it's just knowing
Just
your
knowing
soldiers.
your soldiers is
That's
part
true.
of the skill of
Very
being
true.
a leader.
I didn't
Yeah.
really. I didn't really yell.
Yeah, I yelled a lot when I was a drill sergeant.
Oh, you had to.
You had to, yeah.
Man, I lost my voice so many times, man. Red face, forget it. I'm not gonna sing no karaoke, man. I have no voice after
Yeah.
after red face. But I think the army is going in the right direction with what they're doing, but I have my reservations. I think we need to get a little bit more tougher in the standards
Yeah.
as far as training these soldiers. Just to give them in the situation of high stress.
Yeah.
So in case we do go back to war, they'll be more resilient. But it's a
Right.
balance that you need to know.
Right, right,
how
right, right.
how do we do that? I mean, the old way was not really broken. I don't think so.
No, and because that we were used to it,
Yeah,
so we thought that was the right thing
yeah,
We
This
thought
is-
that was the right. I mean,
for
well,
us.
For us,
For us,
just
just like we think it's whatever the new army is doing is probably not the right thing for us.
or I mean,
But you know what I mean, like
because that's the experience.
because
is
that's
different.
their experience.
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean.
it's their experience. But I think
You know what I mean.
as far as it should be at levels, right? So you
Yeah, yeah.
have some developmental
Yeah.
training for young soldiers and young NCOs.
Right.
But once you become a senior, you should be more involved in producing more leaders, right?
Yeah.
So be a little bit more mature
Yeah.
as a senior leader.
Let me share something with you that happened a while ago during lunch.
Yeah.
We met up. We
Oh yeah.
yeah we
Accidentally.
accidentally met up.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
we were at the PX,
Yeah.
having lunch,
Yeah.
and I was looking around, and
Mm.
all I saw was, man, everybody having a good time.
Oh yeah, he did say that earlier.
They were
Having a good time, like,
smiling,
Yeah.
eating, talking,
okay,
Yeah. Just no stress.
no stress, right?
Seems
Yeah.
like it at least.
At least, what tripped me the most was,
Yeah.
you have senior officers
Yeah.
here, you got junior enlisted here,
Yeah.
and back then, no way in hell would I be so close
Yeah.
to
Someone
someone
without rank.
like really high ranking,
Yeah.
or even NCOs,
Right.
right?
And yeah, I think they're promoting that now though. I think
The
they
mixtures.
but that's dangerous.
I think they promote
dangerous.
That's right. I think you're right. And I'm saying that because I can see why they're doing it, but I can see the negative part of it. Like
right.
you said.
And the,
yeah.
and the negative part of it is the fraternization piece, right?
Yeah.
The-
Again, the invisible line, they're forgetting about
right,
it.
and they get more comfortable. Like,
Yes.
oh, just a colonel is full bird. It's just a full bird.
Yeah.
No, you
They
can't,
don't even
no.
salute.
Yeah, you
They
can't.
forget to salute.
You can't call
Because-
to the
what do you
colonel,
mean?
"Hey, sir, what's
Like,
up?"
how do you forget to salute, man?
Yeah, you can't. You can't
Because they get
you
too
can't do that.
comfortable, right?
There's a certain prestige that
Yeah,
needs to
yeah.
be kept in certain ranks.
Certain ranks. Yeah.
Right, I mean, fraternization is there for a reason,
Yeah,
and that is to maintain order and
Yeah,
discipline
Yeah.
of the army, right?
Right.
And that's part of heritage and
Yeah.
tradition. What's happening now? But it seems like
Seems
some-
to us at least, right?
Yeah.
Outside looking in.
yeah.
Again, we
outside-
don't know exactly
Yeah,
what's happening in there right now, but
Yeah.
for outside looking in, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, that's what it seems to me.
just by watching.
Right,
yeah.
right. And
I mean, and plus, I don't really go on base as much.
As much to
Right.
notice enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just to see him, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So my bias comes out,
Right.
right? So I put in my 2 cents
Yep.
without
Right, as
really
you see it.
understanding,
Yeah.
right? Whether it's
Yeah.
right, wrong, or indifferent, man.
That's right. Yeah.
This
But
is
because
our
That's,
opinion.
that's
that's
just
well, big because you're just reacting to what you know as an active duty when you were active duty.
when I was active duty.
and you're
yeah.
translating it to now,
Yeah,
but we don't know if the now that what we're looking at, what wrong back then might be right now.
yeah.
That makes sense.
It could be.
It could be. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you what though, and I'm pretty sure. I hope it didn't change. Is I don't know. I see a lot of heavyweights out there.
Oh, yeah, that's-
You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's another one.
Well,
Yeah, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
my
Yeah.
goodness.
I mean, it was funny.
Yeah,
you know-
there's a lot of heavyweights out there.
yeah,
That's what I pinpointed out a while
I
ago.
don't know.
Yeah, Lee, look at that uniform.
Yeah.
that uniform is screaming.
Hey, let us know if the standard is still the same on a AR. What 600-9?
Mm.
Because
670-9.
I don't know 600-9. Yeah.
Oh,
Are they
no,
weight?
height
Yeah,
weight.
yeah.
I think it's updated now.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
think
that's
so.
why I'm asking if
Yeah.
hey, if is that updated? Are you allowed more now? I don't know because
I don't know.
I see a lot of heavyweights out there. I'm just letting you guys know.
It's muscle, man.
It's big beam, big bone.
I don't know.
I think
I thought
it's-
muscles are like this, not like this.
hey, round is a shape.
Oh, you're right.
It's in shape.
You're right. You're
So
right.
no, I digress.
Yeah,
But I think it's just senior leaders scared of saying, "Hey, you don't look like a fit soldier.
Wait,
Now
Yeah.
that you meet the height and weight, you
Right.
need to be presentable."
But I think we had that.
Let me
Yeah.
let me share this one again. You were there.
Yeah.
It was a retirement ceremony.
Oh yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard this story before.
Man.
Wow. Yeah. If you're in a
That
senior
uniform
level,
was beautiful though. The new
the
uniform.
I
Yes,
do
man.
like it
what
too.
do you call them?
I have no clue.
Pinks and
I don't
greens.
remember.
Is it what?
Pinks and greens.
Pinks and greens.
That's
Oh,
how
just
they
like
call
the
it.
old school. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Pinks and greens.
I like it, man.
I like it. I like it.
Eh,
Very presentable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for this one person.
And, except for the one wearing it.
The uniform is pristine, but the person not pristine.
Bro, I mean, homeboy is a senior leader. on stage,
Senior, like senior.
senior,
Oh damn.
presenting, part of the ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
You know that belt, right? That
Yeah, yeah. That
belt,
goes around.
that should be like nice and
Yeah, yeah. Nice and
Flush.
Yes.
well, horizontal.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like it's got a big dip. It was
Oh damn.
this.
Like Santa
Oh
Claus.
my
Santa
God.
Claus.
A Santa
Like
Claus.
shit. Maybe he was giving out gifts. I don't know.
Man.
That's probably why the lower ranking are looking the way they are. Then,
I
Yeah.
mean,
if you got a top notch NCO like that, I think it's time to go.
It's
If I was him,
look, I don't know why.
first of all, why did they have him on top on the stage?
Bro, he's a.
Garrison.
I don't know.
I don't know if he
Probably.
was Garrison Sergeant Major.
Or maybe a filler, like
Probably a
like
filler.
hey,
Oh, yeah, no, it was really filling it up. But,
filling up the whole stage.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
He
if
was-
your butt hurt because of that, I'm sorry, but
Hey, this
You know,
we just
that's
we
perception.
saying as we see it.
yeah, we say I see it. I mean,
Now, if you don't like it and you're active duty, fix it.
fix it. I mean, God,
Jeez, I mean,
golly, man, it's
like damn. I wasn't a Arnold, in shape, but I
No.
wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't fat either. You know
No.
what I mean? Like
I mean,
I'm in rank.
I
With-
I,
I
never
was
got,
in reg.
I never got tape.
Oh really?
Always-
Oh, I kind of did.
Never got tape.
Towards the end. As I got older, I got heavier,
Mhm.
and I was like, damn, I'm getting tape. Like, hold up.
Right? No,
Hold up.
I never been even when I retired. I never got.
Oh
tape.
wow, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
you
sexy
maintain
as
not
it,
getting
you know.
tape? Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever get tape?
never been taped. Always,
Well, my
always
na-
within weight. Always. I think I started.
Right.
I used to max my PT test all the way through. I think towards the end of my career,
Yeah.
I was having a hard time. I was like 280, 288,
Yeah.
290. I can never max it anymore.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
the ACF.
Well, I was getting
is hard
tape
to
because
max.
of my weight. I was heavy, but I wasn't like a fat heavy. Make
Yeah.
sense? Like
Yeah.
I meet tape.
You mean
You got
But-
dense muscles.
I'm just getting tape.
you got
Yeah,
big
yeah.
bone?
I
You
got big
dense
bone.
muscles.
That's right. Yeah. And how do you guys translate that though to civilian? Like you know what I mean? Like your lessons learned and all of that. How did you
Le-
apply
lessons
that?
learned.
How did you
Here's
guys
a good
apply that to a civilian life?
No, here's my experience with
Yeah.
all that stress in the
Yeah.
military.
Yeah.
Whether it's from basic training towards the very, very end of the career, combat, whatever, all that stress.
Yeah.
When I transitioned to civilian,
Civilian,
life
yeah.
and going to civilian
Yeah.
jobs,
Yeah.
anything that is a minor hiccup,
Yeah.
I could see my counterparts now
Yeah.
like lose their mind.
Right, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's the end of the world.
Just folding, huh?
Where it's folded,
Yeah. wow.
crying, don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what to do,
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of submitting a retire.
They think it's the end of the world.
That they can't handle, man.
Yeah.
Not all,
Yeah.
not all of them.
Yeah.
But a good majority
Are
they
not
they
good
fold.
Oh my God.
under stress.
Under
basically.
pressure.
Under pressure, yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some of my military buddies who have civilian jobs as well,
Right.
and I see them flourish because
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
stress.
Yeah.
The more stress, the more they become active.
Yeah.
They like it. Like, give me some more.
Yeah.
Right?
Because it keeps you alive.
Oh yes, man.
Keeps you awake.
I can't do that no more. I like to relax.
You want to chill.
I want to chill.
And I think you're right. And with you saying that, that's how I relate and my lesson learned in the army. So to combine what you said and what you just said, I think in a civilian life, I'm more like relaxed, like you said. Like that it like when you're like for example, right? Like if it's, let's say, oh my god, this and this, like, okay, if I can't do anything about it, then
Yeah.
why stress about it?
Here's what I told
You know what I
him
mean?
before. And this is what I told him before.
Yeah.
Because I've been asked, like, how come you're not?
Yeah.
How come it seems like you're not worried?
Yeah,
I said, unless somebody's dying, losing
yeah,
their
yeah,
eyesight,
safety.
yeah, or like losing a limb,
Yeah,
everything will be okay.
you'd be alright. Yeah,
Yeah, and one of
Yeah.
the reasons why I say I don't want to, be in a stressful environment again is because, like what you said,
You had enough?
You strive, right?
Yeah.
So once I get back in that rut,
yeah,
right, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going.
yeah.
And-
Oh, okay.
Who's gonna suffer? My family.
Oh,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
I
Because
get you.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, okay, this is now my new focus.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I wanna,
Finish it up.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
my family, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go back and
Yeah, yeah,
do,
yeah, yeah.
I'll work,
So you get in a,
work
you
a
go
hard
in a,
mode.
so you go in a rabbit hole
Yeah,
from there
you know, because you know us, us, we didn't succeed
hmm
because we're lazy. We succeeded
because
because
you
we
just
had
keep
that
pushing.
drive,
You keep
right?
pushing. Yeah,
Right.
you
You
didn't
have that
stop.
drive, and if I get put in that situation again,
Yeah,
oh, trust me,
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna rock their
Oh,
world, man.
you know the end result. That's why you don't wanna
Right.
venture to that.
Yeah, I
Right.
just want to relax, take it easy.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
if need to put me in that challenge, I'll knock it out.
I know you're right. I think the army just trained me, made me tougher in that sense.
Yeah.
Because like Rogelio is saying, nothing else really face you anymore.
No.
Seems like everything, even the hard ones that everybody think it's hard, it just becomes easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Because you've seen worse.
Oh man,
You've seen
I'm like,
more-
okay, I've seen worse. I
a
mean,
lot worse.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But it's also a curse.
yeah,
It's also a curse because
yeah.
now because you're not
Oh, you're
acting
numb.
right,
You become
you're not
numb.
acting the way they are acting.
Yeah,
Having with a sense of urgency.
yeah, yeah.
Although you know how to fix it, right?
Yeah.
For them, your lack of it seems like it's lack of commitment. Like, oh,
They see it in the wrong way.
they see it in the wrong way.
Lack
Why,
of empathy.
yeah, why
yeah.
is he? Why
Yeah,
is he not acting up? Or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how come
Why is he not
he's-
worried?
Yeah, he's not worried about
He's
it.
not doing anything about
We
it.
have a deadline.
Yeah,
why,
yeah,
why
yeah.
isn't he worried?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you know, in your head, you're like, that only takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Chill the hell out.
Yeah, but they don't see it that way.
They don't see it that way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah. You're right.
It's,
You're
so
right.
it's also a curse. It's like back and forth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You
Cause
know, for you, you were like, oh, these guys are weak.
yeah, yeah.
For them, they're like, oh, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Yeah, let's not have that guy in the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It's funny you mentioned, that because the army changed me as a person
Mm.
360.
Yeah.
Like I don't like, oh, if I see, knock on wood, a cat gets run over, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be like, oh, okay, fuck, push that cat to the side. Cat died. Sorry.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's like there's no more.
You kind of lost the sense
It's
of
like
emotion.
Yeah, it's like I'm numb.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So, which is weird.
Yeah.
But typically I feel bad. I'll feel sad. But now
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, there's another cat
Yeah.
died. There's millions of cat dies every day.
Wow.
So,
It's funny but not funny in a
funny
way.
but not funny. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Because,
yeah, yeah.
It's not normal.
It's not. It's not, and that's why we're different.
Right.
And,
Well,
in a
what
way,
is normal?
to us.
But I forgot what normal is.
Yeah.
I don't know what normal
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
What is normal?
I think we're normal.
I think so too.
I think we're normal too.
That's
but
why-
people around us were
They
be
probably
like,
think like that. This guy's
"Oh,
crazy.
Yeah, you're not sad.
Yeah,
You're
what's
not,
wrong
like,
with this guy? Yeah,
like
yeah,
when
yeah,
my,
you're right.
I'm just gonna say it now. When
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
my sister died,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right? Everybody's crying.
yeah, yeah.
I'm over there, like this very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make myself feel sad. Like,
Right.
I mean, it happens every day.
Yeah.
Somebody passes away somewhere,
Yeah.
but I don't mean to be like that. I don't
Right.
mean to be insensitive.
Which is not good too, though.
It's
And
not
I-
good, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like,
In a way, it's not good. I think it's because I think mentally that can have an effect on people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's funny because I know that, but at the same time, I still do it.
right.
Yeah.
Like I still feel numb about a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I know that it's not good
So-
for me
yeah,
to
so-
feel that way.
But
That makes
that's
sense?
funny.
I hear you.
Because it's not good
I
for
hear
you.
you.
That's,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
I feel numb on those serious
Yeah.
things, but I feel really, really sad on other things.
Certain things.
Like-
So you pick and choose.
I don't know. It's weird, right? So
Yes, yeah.
Memorial Day is the worst weekend for me.
Well, for a lot of people, that's soldiers. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
So
A lot of soldiers.
I can't.
I think it's you basing your emotion through your experience. I think.
I think that's what it is.
You know what I mean?
I think I relive stuff
That's right.
when I get reminded about
You know,
Right.
the stuff.
for the longest time, every time I hear taps,
Yeah.
Oh my god,
dude, I break.
Oh,
Bro.
that's like anything that has to do with even the song. What is that famous song? The
American Soldier.
yes,
Yes.
even that one. As simple as that. Every time I hear that, it's just, and I think I think we became numb about everything but the army stuff. I think we were almost like what do you call this? Not manipulated, but
No.
we were that was our life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It became
I
it
hated
became
that.
us. Yeah.
Also, I'm the same with him when I hear taps.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we had a
Yeah.
ball last year
Yeah.
with all of my coworkers,
Right, right,
first
right,
sergeants.
right.
I'm like, oh. And they played taps for the missing soldier.
Yeah. Commemorate that. Yeah.
Bro, I was so embarrassed because I bawled.
Yeah.
It just all of a sudden, like I can't control it. It was just I just bawled.
And I think going back to the old and new army, I think that's the camaraderie that we built
Yeah.
in our era. Remember we were talking about tough love?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were tough on each other. We were tough on soldiers.
Yeah.
We were just talking shit about each other. You know, I don't know if you guys heard this before. You know, a true friend is the one that talks shit in front of you and
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true.
you know talk shit in front of you,
That's true.
but backs you up behind you.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's the true friend. If I'm not talking shit in front of you, you're not a real friend. Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like your mustache, man.
Yeah. Oh man, you look like shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I think the army. That's why I think the way we are, the
Yeah.
old school army,
Right.
which is all of us here in the room, right? Are the way we are because we develop the sense of humor to where we can talk shit, dog each other
Yeah.
out, smoke the fuck out of you,
Yeah.
and do some stupid shit, just some dumb shit, beat you up,
Yeah.
borderline gay shit.
borderline gay shit, borderline murder, just borderline
All
bad
the
stuff.
All the borderlines.
Oh man.
But that's why we build that emotion of love.
Right.
You know what I mean? We trusted each other enough to do all of this nonsense. But at the end of the day, we're going to come back together. We're going to die together. And I know that you got my back.
Yeah.
And that bond is that feeling you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You build that bond that to your brothers and sisters in the service. But everything else outside of that is like nonsense because
Nonsense.
you don't have a bond
Right.
outside of that. Think about it. You know how much bond you build with your army buddies?
Yes.
Oh man.
Dude,
Yes.
that's some
Until
serious.
now, I
Even
still
with
talk
your
to my
own
buddies.
friends outside the army,
Oh, yeah.
because I have best friends and friends outside the army, but I built a lot of different kind of bond with my army brothers.
It's
Yeah.
a different kind of
You
bond.
know, just
Different
just
because we've been to combat together.
it is same thing.
Yeah.
What you're talking about. Like,
Right.
When I share stories when we did a deployment,
Yeah.
I don't really typically share with anybody.
Yeah.
But if it's a person that I deployed with,
Yeah. Different, right?
dude, it's different.
Yeah.
The dynamic is different.
Yeah, everything is different.
They understand.
They do.
They can relate.
They could relate. They were there.
Yes. Yeah. Even if, like me, I wasn't there when you're in combat, but I know exactly what you're talking
Yes.
about. That makes sense?
It does.
It's just the understanding, and we know the feeling of losing someone.
Oh
Yeah.
We
man.
know the feeling of seeing someone
Yeah.
suffer.
Have you ever caught yourself doing this? Like you meet other retirees
Yeah.
and you're like, when did you deploy? Oh, 03.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
I was in a I remember those
How about
bombings.
you? When did you deploy? Oh, wait. Right? No, just an example. Just an example.
Yeah.
And you have that connection right away.
Yeah. Because
Mhm.
you know exactly what happened that
Right.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OIF 1, 2, 3, whatever.
Right. Do you remember when you blah 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 blah? Were you there? Yeah, I was. It's automatic. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then somebody outside will like, well, that happened too in 2010. I'm like,
Mm.
I don't know about that
That's
one.
different.
The ROE was different.
yeah.
Remember 2004? Oh,
It's
Lord.
just a shared experience
just
that
is-
kind of gets
that's
you
right.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know the guy.
No, you don't
You
even
know
know
what I mean? Like,
don't
you just-
even know the guy.
that's right.
And then, you know, if you guys met at the bar, that's great.
Or just seeing someone with a T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, wait, that looks familiar,
Yeah,
I
man.
know that Pop.
Wait.
Pop 20?
Yeah.
OIF what? Too? Like, where were you at?
I'm like, hey, yeah, were you at so and so? Like, what
Yeah.
year was you there?
That's right.
You know?
And then automatically, you seems like you know each other. That's the one that you're talking about. I
Right.
think that emotion that you build without subconsciously
Mm.
that you don't have outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That detach you from the outside world.
Here's another.
Yeah.
Here's another example.
Yeah,
Basic training. Went to basic training 96.
yeah.
Somebody wearing a basic training T-shirt in 02.
Oh shit.
And then it's the same battalion or company that I went to. Well, hey,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Delta Dragon? Like, yeah. Oh, you got that automatic connection
That's
because
right.
you know how shitty it was.
Yeah.
You went through the same experience without even knowing
Right.
it. Or without even knowing each other.
But I don't think you can find anybody like those that were in the military. Like outside of the military, you cannot find that kind of person.
And that's what, going back to the comparison, I think, because just an assumption, and I think that's what they're lacking now.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's not as, because first of all, we're in the technology era.
Right.
You know, nobody's fucking running around in the hallway drinking, freaking
Oh my
loud,
God.
and
They don't have that?
dude. even in my era already, it was already dying. Like they're probably in Xbox, and
Y-
you know what I mean.
You know, one thing that I missed
Yeah,
when the barracks situation,
yeah.
we didn't have our own rooms.
Oh, okay, the
We
two men,
shared rooms.
2 men,
Mhm.
2 or 3.
or 4. Some
Like
for some
four-
people.
four.
Yeah, yeah,
Like they right across the
Yeah,
room.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
Their bed is right there. My bed is
yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah.
And that room atmosphere, you become this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
your battle buddy.
That's your battle
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to PX together.
Even
Yeah.
even though your battle buddy freaking throws you under the bus.
Whether you like it or not, that
Whether
is
you
your
like-
friend.
Yeah.
So,
and,
I
it,
have
a-
and it's a good one
it is a good one.
Yeah.
because back then it was the boot shining.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Our room, everybody's like all in
Inspection.
their clothes.
Yeah.
Like, man, hurry up, my turn. Or like fucking getting ready,
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
shine your boots.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Everybody does the
Man,
same
you
thing.
gotta brasso every fixture, the door handle,
Yep.
yeah.
everything that's shiny has to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
because Monday is the first time gonna go through
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
roof.
the
Your
white
room
gloves
inspection.
inspection. Yeah,
Your side of the house cannot be fucked
it has
up,
to be all
Yeah.
the same. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
don't want to. It's not letting you down.
yeah.
You don't want your battle buddies to be
No.
let down.
Mhm.
No. Yeah,
I remember that.
but that's, I don't know if they. I don't know what they have now though. But
I don't know if they still do they still do that?
I don't even know if they hang out now. I don't even know if
I
they
don't
like each other now.
I still have my battle buddy from Korea.
I'm not sure if they
Swartz.
do.
My man.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I got a friend, Swartz. We still talk. Once in a while we talk on Facebook.
well, what do you guys think though? Huh? The audience, you know what I mean? I mean, share us your experience. Let
Yeah,
us know.
sure.
Yeah,
What you guys
do
think,
they
yeah.
still do the brasso thing in your rooms now, or
I mean,
is
I don't
that
even-
out of fashion no more?
Or just in general. I mean, what is the difference now? Especially the one that knows the
Yeah.
past.
Do they still do layouts?
That's a good
K50
idea.
layout?
Yeah, during payday activities.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do they?
I
Do they
remember
still have
those.
that?
Yeah.
Payday
I don't know if they
activities.
do.
But
Yeah.
when I got stationed here, I never seen payday
They
activities.
do. Oh, I mean, I did as a first sergeant.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
No.
guaranteed.
We did.
That's
we did
gonna
pay
happen.
activities.
That's gonna happen.
Wear our uniform.
Yeah.
Do the room inspection.
Yeah.
Have a layout.
Yeah.
But not everybody understands the tent pole length
Because
because they don't get issued tent
Yeah.
poles
No.
anymore.
Not anymore.
And they were like,
No.
tent pole? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man. So
Well, at least in the platoon level. You know
the
what I
platoon
mean?
level.
Yeah. 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 I didn't really try. I tried not to micromanage.
Yeah.
I let the platoon sergeant do their job.
Yeah, because I think that's the worst. That's the worst thing you can do to a leader is micromanage.
Yeah. Let them do the job. They earned their son first class for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just humiliate them. In my office if they
Yeah.
do so. Dude, you're a sergeant first class. You don't know what?
Yeah.
Like come on, man.
Yeah.
But not in front of the troops. No, I never.
No. That's
Yeah, you
something.
don't want to
that I
take
never
away
do
that
that
power dynamic.
in front of
also,
them.
you
Yeah.
know.
I just close the door. Like, bro, come on, you're a sergeant first class.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was cool with my platoon sergeants though.
Yeah.
I treated them, again, right time, right place, right?
Right time, right.
Yeah.
My platoon sergeants understood that
Yeah.
there's a time and a place for joking
Yeah.
around. There's a time and place. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm in charge. Who are you?
Yeah. That's right.
And if I tell you to execute, execute.
That's right. Yeah.
You know?
And some of my platoon sergeants were relatively older than me.
Oh, you know what
Yeah.
they're
Mm.
forgetting now
Yeah.
nowadays is implied task.
They
I
got
don't think they know implied
it's
task.
called common sense.
I mean, to us it's common sense, but sometimes we're like, hey, we need to get the vehicles ready for movement tomorrow.
Yeah.
Our platoon sergeants get those vehicles
That's
ready
right.
by 0500.
Yeah.
And then they'll be scratching your head. How am I gonna do that?
Yeah. They
No,
don't have,
implied task. Get it fucking inspected.
Well,
Make
first of
sure
all, you need
your
fuel.
PMCS,
Get
imply
gas.
gas. Oh,
You know what I mean?
goodness gracious.
Well, that sounds like I don't know. Maybe I think we just talk. I don't know if we're talking shit. That's why we need the audience to interact
Yeah,
and tell us: are we just talking shit or are we right? I mean, it's just I don't know.
yeah.
I
So
think I think I'm right. You
I, I,
No,
know what I
I
mean?
think so.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
That's a
know.
good one.
I need to see what an infantry unit looks like now.
Now,
yeah, that's a
I
good.
man, you know what? That's one thing. I get it if for the pokes, but for the infantry unit, that's one thing that even to this day, I don't want to see go downhill.
Yeah,
I mean, if you think about it,
they cannot
dude,
go
that's
downhill.
the front line.
Yeah.
That's the boots on
If
the ground.
if our infantry guys are going downhill and
Oh man, we have a problem.
then we got a big serious problem. I hope our 11 Bravo brothers and sisters that's out there because they do have sisters now, right?
Yes,
Is that
I
right,
heard
Bravo?
they do.
yes.
Yeah, they do, right?
We actually met an infantry female.
Okay, so our brothers and sisters that are 11 Bravo out there, don't let the standard go down because we need you
I
guys.
I mean, to the ranks or just leadership?
No, in the
In
ranks.
the ranks.
Oh, in the ranks.
In the ranks.
Yeah.
So, talk about that. If you guys are in charge of a company in an infantry company, infantry battalion,
Yeah.
let us know if we're allowed to come visit. I mean, we have
Yeah.
IDs we can get on post.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you're in JBLM and you're a commander, first sergeant, or whatever the case may be, infantry guy,
Yeah.
let us know so we can check it out.
Yes.
And maybe we speak into
Open
wrong.
our eyes. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. See,
I
We
don't
only know
know.
what we only know.
or at least comment and see and let us know
Yeah.
how's that working for you guys.
Right. Yeah.
Is it
Like,
weaker
share,
now?
subscribe,
I don't know.
hit the notification button,
That's right. Hit the bell.
hit the bell. So we're down to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So before we end this, I'd like to again shout out for the Joint Special Operations Association. If you want to donate, I'll put their website on the description. Just go to their website, donate. They help our warriors and special operators, get some family time back and help their families with scholarships and all kinds of giveaways. So if you would, support my organization, that would be great. It's a nonprofit organization, and all the money goes directly to your warriors at the tip of the spear. Sir, you want to shout
Yeah.
out?
Support Emergency Food Network. Emergency Food Network is a nonprofit organization that handles or distributes food to food pantries in Pierce County. There's so many people that are in need of food. I mean, not necessarily they're homeless or anything. You got families that are having a hard time trying to meet just general needs and basic necessity. Man, you got to eat.
Yeah.
Gotta eat.
So if you like, please visit the website efoodnet.org and support.
Yep. And I'll put that in the description box also. You got anything?
If you like to help my sanity, please please donate to my green fees so I can keep playing golf.
There we go.
If you're really interested in donating, just let me know. I can send you my what's Cash App.
Cash App. There you go.
Cash App.
Cash App. I mean,
Yeah.
if you are willing to donate to us, that's great.
Yeah.
We can get you some more content.
That's right.
Uh,
Or
we-
new equipment. I mean,
more
obviously-
better equipment and better lighting, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see, we have new displays here.
that's right. This
Pull
is
it out from
the office. The office right here.
Yeah, office.
We should have like guns and stuff.
That's
around.
right.
I have the gun.
Hey, if you guys like to put more stuff here,
There
like
you go.
guns, let us
Send
know.
us your challenge coins.
There
There
you
you go. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
we
a good
can
one.
we can have a challenge coin discussion one of these days.
Hell
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's bring one.
And tell the story.
Tell us story.
Oh man, I got some. good
If I can
stories.
remember the story on every single one of those. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean,
Yeah.
challenge coins are great, man.
Yeah. Let's bring one next time. That's a good
Sure.
one. Yeah.
Let's do that.
And let's talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So,
Yeah.
closing comments, sir.
For the new army, this is not a ding on you.
Yeah.
This is just sharing some topics.
Yeah.
Please comment. Let us
Yeah.
know how you guys are doing. I got
Yeah.
full faith and confidence
Yeah.
that you guys will always win
That's
any
right.
challenge.
Any
right,
challenge.
yeah. Yeah, like Rahilio's right. We're not trying to bash you. We're just sharing our what we think. But but we got nothing but love for you guys. we support you guys just like you guys supported us when we were in. So
And like I said before during the opening sentence, this is just our opinions based on our experience and what we know. So if you hear something that you don't agree with and you want to correct us, let us know. Because we only know what we know, right? But again, with our my compadres here, I do fully support the military. I still heart you guys. Thank you for your service and continued service to our wonderful country.
oh,
With that said, these are Team Top Talks saying till next episode. Adieu.